We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear. Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, now, blue 30.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got you, punk. Check. Undercrunch.
Blue 37.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
Block 80.
And that's what they're doing early in this game.
Check 53's Mike. Hey.
Black.
Here's Benny Snell Jr., the rookie from Kentucky. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go.
Play here,
Black
this
80.
opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
53. I got one.
Black.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line.
A 28-yard gain.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son,
Easy.
isn't it? But you know where it helps him?
Black.
When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receiver's eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Not today,
Brought down
baby,
that
not
time
today.
by Christian Kirksey.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And 5 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Set. 180.
53, Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Second down, Snell. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Show that bench release and go.
First down, it's Roethlisberger.
Your track.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors.
Set.
They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins.
58 to Mike.
Black.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a
Set!
normal week
Black
to
20!
put in a full playbook. So as you said,
50.
you shrink the playbook,
Here I come.
pick out the plays
Here
that
I
work best
come.
for you. You know what
Here I
else you're looking
come.
for?
What's that?
Black is that?
Guys coming off of the last game,
Rap, rap,
playing on Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he gets this
Keep playing
down to
hard.
the 18. Good enough for a first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Let's
Set!
go.
Blue 30.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Jack 16.
D, big series right here. So we got to step it up. 53.
Black is that?
53
In the
for
red
Mike.
zone now. Here's
Stop your
Roethlisberger
body.
on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Good coverage downfield led to him
Black
taking
20.
off, picking up
Snickers,
the
gotta
first down
spin.
on a
6-6.
13-yard run.
Bullet hop. Blue 13.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now from the
Black
7,
five.
here's second and goal.
Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Black is that?
They run the counter. Snell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Okay,
It'll be
baby,
a
I
gain
see
of
you.
5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make
Black!
that type
Black
of a
80!
drive
Mike,
and
44.
ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head
Watch
coach
the safety
thinking,
cream.
is this 4-down
Tighten up,
territory?
tighten
Might he
up,
go
tighten
for
up.
Black is that?
Now here's Snell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
You got him. You
Losing
got
2
him.
yards
You
that
got
time,
him.
and now it's 4th down.
2-yard loss on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
All right, now.
No
Black
movement from
30.
the field goal
Check
unit.
53.
They've got
Quarter,
4
quarter.
full yards to
Check
go
tight.
here on
Check
4th
tight.
and goal to
Check.
hit pay dirt, but they're going to go
53's
for
Mike.
it.
Check 53's Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Black is that?
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And Roethlisberger, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7, Browns nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Browns take over
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
at their own 25-yard line.
Set.
Mayfield
180.
going to lead The Browns
alert,
now
alert,
first
alert.
and 10 at
What's
their own
that?
25-yard line.
Mike's 50.
What's that?
Mayfield on play action. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give this man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
What's that?
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A third down gain of 19.
First down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on now, let's
to
go.
The second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
180.
Here we go.
First down, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Here we go.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Four down. Check number 6.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down.
It's third and 10.
On third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Tight right. Solo out there. Check the outs out there. Hey, four down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends. Because they're people missing the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ready?
The
Blue
Steeler
30.
offense here about ready
Mike,
for their
number
next
53,
drive.
Mike,
They had the
53.
touchdown on the opening drive of the
bet.
ball game. It was covered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that in 4 quarters, you're in good good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade sixes for threes, things are going to work out in your favor.
First down, Steelers.
Here we go, here we
Line
go.
of scrimmage
Block
with
80.
37 on
58,
first
right
and
there.
10.
50.
Hey, get in the way.
Wide extra.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger steps away and avoids the contact by sliding. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He
Back,
didn't force
like
it,
80.
nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second.
Black extra.
On second down, Samuels. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe
That's
Schilber.
it, baby. That's it.
That
That's
didn't appear
it.
to be a run
Big
blitz. He
hit.
just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
That. Wide 80.
53 is the mic. I got him.
Flex, what's that?
Mike, 53. 53.
Monday.
Mike. It's coming this way.
44.
Here we go. 53.
Black extra.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First down.
That. Wide 80.
First and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
Sponge. No. Watch that.
Takes both of them.
Creeping. Safety's creeping.
Black extra.
There goes Snell here on first down.
Run, go.
Rolls over him. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and
Like
break
20.
a tackle
Hey, we
along
got
the way.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
22, 44.
53 is the mic.
Blue, extra.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's third and short.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Alert 3.
Black, what's that?
Trying to run forward with Snell. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
That. Black 20.
Mike, check.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Easy.
Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, yeah, that's a score on him.
Steelers.
That's how you score on him.
Dante Moncrief, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Steelers 14, Browns 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I got one,
and
I got
fortunate
one.
to get points on the board last time. They had to hit
Check
a really
four,
long
check
field
four.
goal to do so.
Kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that.
Alert,
That's a
alert,
long
alert.
field
What's
goal
that?
that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping
Watch
their
the
cause
slant,
here.
watch the
Second
slant.
down and long.
Check. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Check three.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Under 10. Under 10.
What's that?
10.
What's that?
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
It's it. 180.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
What's that?
Mayfield going to take it on a sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 180.
Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Hurry.
You. Hey.
Hurry.
Mike. 50's the Mike. All day. Mike's 50. Mike's
What's that?
Get the ball to throw it this time. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Let's go.
17 yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the
180.
32 now. Here's first and 10.
I'm not ready.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete. Intended for David Njoku. It leads to second and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from about the
Mike is the
32.
50. Check Mike 50. Check.
What's that?
Mayfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
We played
a little
to
too
win.
aggressive
Let's
defensively,
go.
and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
A first red
180.
zone opportunity for the
Mike
Browns
50.
thus far.
All right.
They've got a first and 10
Let's go,
at the
V. Let's
11.
go. Hey, let's get this.
What's that?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, as a lineman, they're trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. Seibert able to knock this one through. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get these kicks started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. So scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Here we go, here we go.
What's that?
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
That.
Hey, watch that. Hey,
On
watch the
2nd
ball.
and 9, Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
They can't stop us,
the
baby.
sack by
Every time.
T.J.
It's a
Watt,
sack.
or as his
Come
mother
on,
Connie
fellas.
calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Mayfield and his Browns offense
Mike's
staring
50,
at a
Mike's
3rd and
50.
long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
We got this.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 57 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Last stop.
David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like it's the touchdown. That's how you're getting it done.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
53.
And right now they're saying,
It's
hey, let's keep
obvious.
it going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, play calling, they're locked in really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
It's more coming. This is more where I came from.
At the 34-yard line.
All right,
The
now.
last
Black
run
80.
got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a
Watch
yard.
the slant.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Switch.
Black is on.
They're going to run again with Snell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Come on.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Ready? Black 30.
53, Mike.
44.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Black is on.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And now off to the races down the right side. And
Nice
he'll
touchdown,
score.
baby. Keep working.
Touchdown, Browns. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Kick is good. Browns 19, Steelers 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable.
Let's
It's
go,
out of the
boys.
back of
Bring
the
it
end
up.
zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
offense
Blue
now
30.
at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here I come.
Kill.
Black is on.
They start to drive the counter. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Come on, baby, let's
Right
go.
off
Get
the
inside.
bat, it's a
Let's go,
first down
let's
to
go.
start the drive, 12 yards. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go,
Black 80.
it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
It's been a long
Line
day
of
for you.
scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Slam.
50. Blue 35.
A run for Snell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The officials so cognizant of that call
Let's go,
nowadays, but
let's
that one
go,
looked pretty
let's
easy.
go.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Set.
Now it's
Black
1st
80.
and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal
What we
foul
got?
yardage.
What we got? Showing eight.
Alert, alert.
Let's go.
Black, black, black.
Play
53,
action.
Mike,
Now
53.
Roethlisberger.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good
Let's
pick
go,
up there,
baby. Let's go.
26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking
That,
that up,
white
completing
80.
the pass.
53 is the
And
Mike.
Howland Sink was
I'm
the
here all
quarterback
day.
in his
Check
center on
15.
that play. They saw the blitz. Made the appropriate calls, got the line
Hey,
engaged
alert,
because
alert,
now
alert.
they know there are going to be extra
53.
guys
Hey,
coming at
box
the
drop,
quarterback,
box
so
drop.
they got their assignments down
got you,
pat
boy. I
and
got
kept
you,
them
boy.
away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Set. 180.
53. Check 53.
77, 77.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Black, what's that?
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a steal and touchdown.
That's the touchdown. That's it. There you go.
Jalen Samuels, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Mike
Black
Tomlin
20.
says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Check pass, check pass.
Low bell.
He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash.
Out of the gun, Roethlisberger. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the kick goes outside
Come
the
on,
white
fellas.
lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
The Browns drive about to get
50,
started.
Mike, 50.
All day, dog.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to
That's
the line
it,
of scrimmage,
baby.
and that's it. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
Set. 180.
50. Let's go.
We got double tight. Double tight.
They run again with Hunt. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left
That's
with
what I'm
3rd and
talking
1.
about. Nice hit, boy.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually
180.
reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Rip left.
Watch
What?
Watch the twin.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Let's go, baby.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This will probably
180.
be the
And we
last
got
play of the
Mike,
quarter.
number 53. Mike, 53.
Alert, alert.
Cut. Check your hot read.
Why are they check?
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So a decent gain.
Let's go,
but all
boys,
for
let's
naught
go.
on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
You can't block me. You can't.
Snickers, 66.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 99. Check 99.
Whirl. Black and burn.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43.
A gain of 46 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
Set.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Watch the screen.
Black and burn.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. They had the huge play last time.
Yeah,
Here
baby.
it is a
Black
much smaller
20.
gain of 2.
Kills.
Alert, alert.
4 down.
Topper, topper.
Up second and 8 at the Browns' 42-yard line.
Hey.
Motion.
Mike, 53. 53.
Black and burn.
I'm here all
Second
day.
and 8.
I'm here all day.
Roethlisberger. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone
Go on,
before
boys, let's
going
go, let's
out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. First down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
All right, now.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10.
Eight.
Hey, switch gears.
80 weapon. 6 Snickers. Check 6 Snickers.
SOS.
Blue,
As they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it second and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready? Black 80.
53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Ship. Check. Fresno.
Easy. Double bump. Black.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Escape. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit to sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Well, the offense has moved the ball pretty well on this drive, but now the defense are bowing their neck up a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, not only are they bowing it up, but I think they took a little bit of a gamble there because on second down, they sent people after him and got him, and that puts them in a pretty good spot now to bring up a 3rd and long.
So
Here we go.
sack, and
Black
now
30.
a 3rd and long
Number 53.
situation
Show
for the
that bench
Steelers and
release
Ben
and go.
You ain't
Roethlisberger.
going nowhere. Watch that.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong
Mike,
direction.
53. Mike.
We own them.
53's the Mike.
Black.
From the gun, it's
I
Roethlisberger.
got you, son. I got you, son.
Letting one go deep for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Every day.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter
Check
what
13.
point, you got to be
Check.
super careful.
Pistol.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful, putting yourself into an error.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Keep playing
Now it
hard.
appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Baker Mayfield as a rookie, three times he led the Browns back to victory in the fourth quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? Mayfield to throw it. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win.
Here we go, D. Get off the
Right
field.
on pace for
Check
being
three,
in that
check
range.
three.
And guess
On second
Let's
down
go.
now.
Come on, run.
It's Hunt.
Run to the ball.
They
We
get
gotta
6
run
here
out.
after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
That's a big play for both sides.
Man,
What will
that's
we
trash.
see here?
That's
3rd and
trash.
4.
Up.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Buzz. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
You don't want no
Completion
problems.
there winds up
You don't
a
want no
wash, and
problems
it'll
with
bring
me.
up 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
no
yards.
yardage. Okay.
One score down. Here we go.
Pistol.
They're going to
Man,
go
QB's
for it here
trash.
on
Let's
4th
go.
down.
Kings. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Finds Beckham complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Watch 98.
Facing a
98's the
4th
mic.
down, they come
baby,
away
come
with
on, let's go.
18 yards and
Alert
the
three,
first
alert
down
three.
conversion.
Alert 3.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a
That's it,
tight
baby. We
one-point
gonna work.
game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Mayfield running the option right. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield. His second touchdown of the night as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
Mike. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first
That's a
rounder from
pick, boy.
Michigan,
That's a
Devin
pick.
Bush.
Going the other way.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call
Let's
it the
go. Let's do it.
21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And in enemy
Watch the ship.
territory
Watch
last
the
time
ship.
through the
Hey, Nickers,
interception.
got
We'll see what
spin.
they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they
He's
decide
two.
to do
He's
in
coming to
play
you.
calling.
He's coming
Do
to
they
you.
continue to
Motion.
throw
Hey,
the
hey.
ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game?
58. Black, what's that?
Interesting sequence of
Mike,
plays.
58, right there.
Does it
Hey,
often
come on,
affect
come
the
on,
play
now.
calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending
boy, I
on
know you
why
felt
the
that one.
interception was
I
thrown.
know you felt that
Sometimes it's
one.
just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So not
Like
quite
80.
a first down just
58,
yet
come
as
on.
they come up on
Let's go,
second
tight end.
and
Let's go
less
right
than a
here now.
yard.
Out, 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 out.
No spacing.
Me. 58. 58 for
That
Mike.
one was
You.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5,
Come on,
good
now.
enough
Let's
for
go.
the first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Ball up to the
180.
35 now as they come
Switch
up
it.
on
50.
1st and 10.
58.
Throwing
Watch
now
the
is
curve.
Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So after the
Black
sack,
20.
they'll come up on a still
Check,
manageable
53,
2nd and
Mike.
13.
He runs.
Jack 16.
Let's go.
Black and run.
Number 53. Mike, 53.
He's going to let
Watch
it
the
fly.
out. Watch the out.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, baby.
Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Steelers take over
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
The offense
180.
now at the line,
the
ready
mic.
for their next drive.
Switch,
They have a little bit of
switch,
time
switch.
left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this
Quarter,
situation
quarter.
for me, you just go ahead and run out the
Black and run.
hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete
Black 20.
pass leads to
Check
second
53.
and 10 from the
I'm
25.
gonna run you over.
50.
Run you over.
Check it.
53, Mike. Check 53, Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Complete to Moncrief over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Let's
So
go.
the big play moves
230.
them all the way
Mike,
across
number
midfield.
53.
It's
Mike,
first and 10 from the
44.
45.
Run, watch the run.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cleveland, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.